Every morning, Princess Seraphina wandered into the royal gardens, where flowers of every color bloomed. But among them stood her favorite, a single rose, glowing faintly with a golden light. Princess Seraphina, gentle, curious. "Oh, little rose, why do you shine so brightly? You seem almost alive." "Because I carry a secret, dear princess, a secret that will test your courage." Startled, Seraphina stepped back. The rose was speaking, and before her eyes, the petals began to shimmer, forming an image of a faraway mountain cloaked in mist. Rushing back to the palace, Seraphina sought her mother, Queen Alara, wise and graceful. Seraphina, excited yet nervous. "Mother, the rose spoke to me. It showed me a mountain in the distance. I feel it's calling me." Queen Alara, serious but loving. "My child, that is no ordinary rose. Long ago, it was enchanted by the sorceress of shadows. Many have tried to follow its call, but none returned. Yet the fire of adventure burned in Seraphina's heart. She could not ignore the call. Determined, Seraphina set out from the palace, accompanied by her loyal horse, Starwind, through forests thick with ancient trees. Across rivers that glistened like silver, she journeyed onward. Seraphina, hopeful. "I must be brave. Perhaps the rose has chosen me for a reason." Soon, she was joined by unexpected friends, a clever fox named Finn, and a tiny bluebird named Lyra, who promised to guide her through dangers ahead. Finn the fox, playful. "Stick with me, princess, and you'll never lose your way." As they neared the misty mountain, shadows grew darker. Strange whispers echoed through the trees. Suddenly, an army of shadow wolves surrounded them. Seraphina, firm but afraid. "I will not turn back. Stand strong, my friends." With courage in her voice, Seraphina lifted the glowing rose. Its light spread across the forest, banishing the shadows and clearing the path forward. Lyra the bluebird singing softly. "Your heart is stronger than fear, Seraphina." Finally, atop the misty mountain, Seraphina entered a grand hall carved from stone. There, upon a throne of obsidian, sat the sorceress of shadows. "So another foolish princess seeks the rose's power. Do you think you are worthy?" Seraphina, brave, steady. "I do not seek power. I seek truth for my kingdom and for myself." The sorceress raised her staff, summoning a storm of darkness. But Seraphina held up the enchanted rose. Its golden light clashed with the storm, filling the hall with blinding brilliance. When the light faded, the sorceress was no longer cloaked in shadows. Instead, she appeared as a weary, broken woman. "Centuries ago, I was cursed by my own greed. Only a heart pure enough to face me without fear could break the spell. And you, Seraphina, have set me free." The mountain's mist lifted, revealing a valley of endless light and beauty. The rose's glow became brighter than ever before. After the curse of the mountain was broken, Princess Seraphina returned to her kingdom. Carrying the glowing enchanted rose, peace filled the land, and hope blossomed once again. Yet, deep within her heart, Seraphina knew her journey was not over. The rose still whispered secrets of a hidden place far beyond her kingdom. A place known only in legend, the Crystal Lake. One quiet night, as Seraphina gazed at the rose, its golden petals shimmered brighter than ever. "Rose gentle," echoing. "Seraphina." The curse was only the beginning. Beyond the mountains lies the Crystal Lake, where dreams are tested and truths are revealed. You must go, for your destiny awaits. Seraphina, softly, determined. "If the rose calls me, then I must follow." My journey continues. Gathering her courage, Seraphina prepared once more for an adventure that would shape her destiny. When morning came, Seraphina was not alone. Her loyal friends returned: Finn, the clever fox, and Lyra, the tiny bluebird. Finn, playful, teasing. "Off on another quest, are we? You can't leave me behind." Lyra singing softly. "Where the princess goes, so do we. Together, our hearts are stronger." Seraphina, grateful. "Thank you, my friends. With you by my side, I feel braver than ever." And so, the three set out. their path leading beyond the misty mountains and into uncharted lands. They soon entered the Forest of Echoes, a place where voices lingered in the air. Every step they took, whispers followed, some kind, some cruel. Turn back. You are not strong enough. Seraphina closed her eyes and placed her hand upon the rose. Its warmth calmed her heart. Seraphina firmly. These are only shadows of doubt. They cannot harm me. With her courage, the voices faded and the forest opened into a path of light. After days of travel, Seraphina and her companions reached a valley bathed in silver light. At its center lay the crystal lake, glowing as though the stars themselves had fallen into its waters. Lured softly. It's more beautiful than I ever imagined. Yet, as Seraphina approached, the water began to ripple. From its depths rose a guardian, a majestic swan, wings shimmering with diamonds of light. Guardian swan graceful, echoing, Princess of Light, to drink from the crystal lake. You must face the reflection of your truest self. Seraphina hesitant, but brave. If that is what it takes, then I will face whatever lies within me. As Seraphina gazed into the lake, her reflection shifted. She no longer saw herself as a princess, but as a frightened child, alone and uncertain. Reflection whispering, sad, you are not strong enough. You only pretend to be brave. What if you fail? Seraphina gentle, yet firm. I am afraid, yes. But courage is not the absence of fear, it is choosing to move forward despite it. And that is who I am. With those words, the reflection smiled and dissolved into light. The lake glowed brighter, and from its waters, a crystal flower rose into Seraphine's hands. Guardian Swan, you have faced your truth, Princess. This flower will guide you to the final destiny of the enchanted rose. With the crystal flower in her hands, Seraphina returned to her kingdom, her heart shining brighter than ever. Though her journey was not yet complete, she knew she was ready for whatever lay ahead. Queen Alara warm, proud. My daughter, you have faced shadows, doubts, and truth itself. And yet, you shine with hope. You are destined for greatness. And so, the story of Princess Seraphina continued, her courage lighting the path not only for her kingdom, but for all who believed in the power of hope, friendship, and love.